YouTube. What a guan. It's Carl Joseph here, Tarot the Psychic Medium. 15, 16 years. It's gone up because it was just my birthday and I've got older. The word of the day is clarity. What I'm going to say is this. I got to be very quick because I've got a student in 5 minutes. So she's doing a mediumship course in me. I trained in mediumship. Oh, there's so much I want to say. I said it on my live. Divine perfection, intelligent design. God is working. I went for a swim today, and this little girl came on the dog, and then I said hello to her. Whatever. She spoke about the dog because the dog went for a swim. It made me think of my daughter, which brought some emotions for me, missingness. That has been a difficult initiation, complicated process. I am somebody who always says that every piece and part of your journey, the darkness, the pain, whatever, is part of your road. It's meant to be there. There's godliness in it. I think that we should bring divine perfection to pain as well and not spiritually bypass it. I'm so grateful for all of the things that I've experienced. They helped me to do this work. And that's continuing to happen in the processes within my life. But once again, emotion comes. I don't believe in guruism. I don't believe in the fact that you reach this space where you ascend the human experience and pain, which is why I try to keep things very earth-based and balanced. Anyway, so I was raised Catholic. I love. I think that whatever road gets you to God and divinity, perfect, wonderful, great. I'm not very Jesus orientated. I prefer Mary, to be honest. I think that Jesus was a great teacher, and I think that he had wisdom. I think he would not have liked what he has been turned into. But yeah, I utilize the connection to Mary to find peace. Anyway, so this little girl came along. We had a little conversation. As I was leaving, I said to her, "What's your name?" And she said to me, "Mary." And it made me think of my grandmother and, the song Let It Be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. And I said, it's all going to be okay. Sometimes we don't see it. Sometimes we don't understand it, and that is the energy of the devil, which I joke around and poke fun at because people are so scared of that space. And I understand that I am perceived in certain ways because of this. I poke fun at that. I trained in Christian spiritualist churches in the UK, where people specifically went for spirit communication. We've always had prophets. We've always had sensitives. We even have them in Buddhism. Mystics. People were always connecting to God and the divine. The spiritual gifts come with that. Anyway, so I poke fun at the devil because I think it's illusionary, and I think that you can. Every time I've ever gone into spaces that have been dark or difficult or challenging or painful or hard, they have always given me gifts, blessings, lessons, and shown me that all is in divine perfection with God. At all times, there is nothing that is not from God. I say that all the time. So trust me, I see it, clarity. I see it with all of the people that I work with all of the time. The godliness. If you turn your eye to God, you will see divine perfection. So that is that. If you want to work with me, carltreslove.com. If you want to give these videos, pay back at Carl Treslove. I've got to go and teach. Until we connect again soon in a wonderful, beautiful